Will Khabib return to Ma? Have you ever found yourself on the edge of your seat, heart racing as you watch two warriors in the octagon, only to stand in awe of one fighter whose very presence seems to transcend the sport? That fighter, ladies and gentlemen, is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The undefeated, undisputed lightweight champion of the world has left a void in mixed martial arts, MMA, that begs the question: will Khabib return to MMA? Before we start the video, please subscribe to our channel to stay updated about our latest updates. The legacy of Khabib Nurmagomedov. To understand the weight of this question, we must first look back at Khabib's illustrious career. With an impeccable record of 29-0, the Dagestani Sambo master has dominated every challenger, combining relentless wrestling, unparalleled ground control, and a mental toughness that is rare even among the elite fighters. His victory over Conor McGregor at UFC 229 not only solidified his legacy, but also made him a global superstar. Yet, at the height of his powers, Khabib announced his retirement in October 2020, citing his father's death and a promise to his mother to not fight again. The speculation around his return, the MMA community has been abuzz with speculation. Would Khabib make a comeback for a milestone 30th victory? Could a massive payday or the right opponent lure him back into the octagon? These questions have only intensified with recent developments in the lightweight division and Khabib's own cryptic comments on social media. The prospects of a return. Analyzing the possibility of Khabib's return requires a multifaceted approach. First, there's the matter of motivation. Khabib has always been driven by legacy rather than money. He's repeatedly stated that he left the sport having accomplished everything he set out to do. For him to consider a return, the stakes must offer something beyond financial gain, perhaps a challenge that he perceives as a true test of his legacy. Second, the landscape of the lightweight division has changed. New champions have emerged, and intriguing matchups abound. Fighters like Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev, and others present interesting stylistic challenges that could potentially tempt Khabib back for one last dance. Third, Khabib's involvement in MMA hasn't waned. While he may not be competing, his role as a coach and mentor to rising stars has kept him close to the sport. This ongoing involvement could fuel his competitive fires and make a return more plausible. Addressing the rumors and statements, Khabib himself has been both a source of hope and despair for fans dreaming of his return. He's been respectful but firm about his decision. Yet there are moments when his statements leave a sliver of doubt about a possible comeback. Analyzing his interviews and social media, it's clear Khabib enjoys the speculation to some extent, but remains committed to his decision, at least for now. The impact of a possible return, should Khabib decide to return, the impact on MMA would be seismic. It would not only be one of the biggest stories in sports, but also shake up the lightweight division. A return fight would likely be one of the biggest PPV events in UFC history, drawing fans from across the globe and cementing Khabib's status as one of the greatest. The reality check yet. We must also consider the reality of the situation. Khabib has been adamant about his promise to his mother, and his respect for her wishes cannot be understated. Moreover, his legacy is secure. He has nothing left to prove. While the allure of competition and legacy enhancement is strong, Khabib's principles seem even stronger. The role of the fans in the MMA community. As fans, we play a significant role in this narrative. Our desire to see Khabib compete again speaks volumes about his impact on the sport and the void he's left behind. The respect and admiration for Khabib transcend his fight record. They're rooted in his character, discipline, and the way he's carried himself inside and outside the octagon. The role of legacy in Khabib's decision. One cannot explore the potential of Khabib Nurmagomedov's return without delving into the concept of legacy. For Khabib, legacy isn't just about an undefeated record. It's about inspiring the next generation, honoring his father's memory, and remaining true to his roots. Any decision to return would be heavily weighted against the impact on this legacy. Would another fight enhance his legacy? Or is his current status as an unbeaten champion and a respected figure outside the octagon enough? The psychological battle, the psychological aspects of retirement and potential return are complex. Athletes often struggle with the transition away from competition, losing a part of their identity in the process. For Khabib, who has always seemed mentally unshakable, the decision to stay retired or to return is also a battle within himself. It's about balancing the inner warrior who craves competition against the son who made a promise to his mother. This internal conflict is perhaps the biggest hurdle to a potential return. The influence of family and faith. Khabib's life and decisions are deeply intertwined with his family and faith. His promise to his mother not to fight again without his father by his side is a powerful deterrent against a return. Moreover, his faith has guided him throughout his career, providing a moral compass that extends beyond the octagon. Any decision about returning would need to align with these core aspects of his identity, making the potential for a comeback even more complex. The business perspective. From a business standpoint, Khabib's return would be a monumental event for the UFC and MMA globally. His star power, fan base, and marketability are unmatched. A return fight could generate unprecedented revenue, not just in pay-per-view sales, but also in sponsorships, merchandise, and international rights. This aspect cannot be ignored, as the UFC and potential opponents would have significant financial incentives to entice Khabib back into the octagon. The evolution of the lightweight division. Since Khabib's departure, the lightweight division has evolved, with new contenders rising and champions being crowned. This evolution raises questions about how Khabib would fit into the current landscape. Would he return to reclaim the title? Or would he seek out super fights for legacy purposes? The dynamics of the division offer various enticing scenarios for Khabib. The mentor and coach. Finally, Khabib's role as a mentor and coach to other fighters provides an alternative avenue for his competitive spirit. He has been active in the careers of several fighters, including Islam Makhachev, imparting his knowledge and philosophy. This transition from fighter to mentor reflects a new chapter in his life, one that satisfies his love for the sport and his desire to give back. Reflecting on the man and the myth in considering the possibility of Khabib's return, we must also reflect on the man behind the myth. Beyond his undefeated record and his prowess in the octagon, Khabib's character, humility, and dedication to his principles have earned him a place in the hearts of fans worldwide. His story is not just one of athletic achievement, but of personal integrity and commitment to his values. Whether he returns to fighting or not, his legacy as one of the greatest martial artists and as a man of principle is secure. Embracing the legacy in the end. Whether Khabib returns to MMA is a question only he can answer. The speculations, the hopes, and the dreams are a testament to his legacy, a legacy that has already inspired countless fighters and fans. Khabib Nurmagomedov's impact on MMA is indelible, and his journey from the mountains of Dagestan to the pinnacle of the sport is a story of dedication, faith, and unparalleled excellence. The question of Khabib's return is more than just about fights and victories. It's about the legacy of a man who has transcended the sport. As we speculate, remember, and hope, let's also honor the path he's chosen. And if you've enjoyed this journey into the heart of a champion's legacy, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the world of MMA.